Okay, welcome back to another episode of Nourie's Niche. It is a little chilly out here today, and the sun just went over the mountain. So I'm literally watching it like go away, and it's dropping to be even colder as we speak. So I want to get this done quickly because I'm a fair weather kind of rider. I rode in San Diego for most of my beginning of my career, and then I moved up to Oregon, Southern Oregon, 20 some odd years ago, 24 years ago. And yeah, it's great living here. I like it, but the weather in the winter gets a little chilly. So I'm going to do my best to keep these going throughout the winter, but I'm still working on trying to find a good indoor spot. So today's trick, super basic. We're going to do back wheel hops. Someone had mentioned it. I can't remember who it was, but someone had mentioned that it was one of their first tricks. And it is something that I teach like a younger rider when they're first learning how to pogo and hop, just like a back wheel pogo. So super basic, but you can get creative with this. You can do some variations and whatnot, as all of these tricks are open to your own creative mind and ideas that you might want to apply to this particular trick. So we'll get right into it. I'll do it a couple different times, and really, ideally, you're going to have brakes. Let me see, could I do this without brakes? I wonder if I could do it. I don't think it's going to be possible without brakes. If there's a way that you could get to the balance point, maybe. Not really. So I think brakes would be pretty much essential for this trick. Both front and rear would be ideal. So you can do a little indo. Put both feet on the back pegs. So just get them nice and even, like right at the, not quite the arch of your foot, not quite the ball of your foot. And I just do a little indo, come up and make sure that it's like at that balance point. And to practice hopping, you can kind of like, as you hop, you can stall. You can do a little X up. So that's how you do a back wheel hop. Not a lot to it. Little indo. I'm going to come the other direction now. Little indo. And then just try to keep your body straight over the rear peg. And think of it as a pogo stick. So I'm jumping with my, like lifting my feet off the pegs a little bit and pulling up with my arms. And I happen to have both brakes on, but really once you do the front indo, you could have just the back brake on. So I noticed that hopping tricks were really popular in the 80s. A lot of people did various different hopping tricks, front wheel hops and cherry pickers, ant riders. You don't see a lot of hopping in today's world of flatland, but it's also something good to practice. If you were Rick Allison, you would do it something like this. Rick Allison used to go like that. That was the Rick Allison style, where you put your feet. It's a little more tricky. You have to do like, on that one you do a small indo, you get your foot ready in the back. As you do the indo, you lift up and you stick your other foot right here, and then you kind of turn the bars a little bit. And he used to do like really crazy, cool dancing to his hops. So, not a lot I can really explain on this one. Like I said, just a small indo. When you come up, make sure that your body position is as center over the rear peg as possible. And it shouldn't take a whole lot of effort. I mean, hopping, if you hop a long time, you get a little tired, but it shouldn't. And these bikes, my bike's pretty heavy. So I got coaster brake, and it's not super light. So it would get a little exhausting to hop a lot, but it shouldn't be too hard. It's not like you have to like really hop your bike like that. You can just do little baby hops. right? And sometimes when I see someone try that, at first they're trying with a bike too far ahead of them. So it kind of looks like this, which you can do it, but I think it's a lot more work and it's hard to hit that balance point. So notice that difference, where the bike position is and where my body is, and this position. Whoops, the brake slipped a little bit. Make sure you have a good locking brake because you can loop out pretty easy. So when you get up there, look at how close the bars are to my hips. It's not all the way up against my hips. It's right there. It's the sweet spot. I can do it there, but the sweet spot's right there. That's where I can stall and have the most control. And I mean, it's like I always try to break down 3 steps. First step, small little indo, right? Both feet on indo, and then just wait for it to come up. And the third step is just let it drop, let go of the brakes, jump to the pedals. Super basic. You should be able to learn that in 10 minutes because it's really fundamental but basic trick that should come along pretty quick and easy. It is cold out here. I'm gonna have to find an indoor spot because I can't ride in this weather. That's why I picked such a simple trick today. So that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for all the comments and appreciate the suggestions. I'll keep these going for as long as I can. Please let me know if there's anything that you would like to see. I'm also thinking about doing a collaborative video. Scott Hagness is a person that I'm thinking about maybe doing this weekend. He's a rider out of Portland, really cool guy, and a really amazing fitness trainer. So I'd just like to throw his name out there as much as possible because he's really been helpful for me. I'm 57 now, and I'm still able to ride. And I've had some injuries, and recently I've had injuries that took a long time to heal. And then with his help and the support of what I do, yoga, and just kind of eat well and exercise, I was able to really recover much quicker on my more recent injuries. So Scott Hagness, look him up on YouTube. Ride Unlimited, I think, is his Instagram. And I'm looking to do something with him probably this weekend. So thanks again for watching. Till next time.